Today, we have a Naim CDS3 CD player in for repair with CD playback issues. We don't have much more information than that to go on, so let's plug it in and see what we have. Firstly, we need to confirm the customer's fault with the CD playback. Let's pop a CD in and see how it runs. You always want to check the puck. When these get old, the rubber compresses and doesn't hold the CD securely to the spindle, allowing the CD drive spindle to rotate without the CD spinning. If this is an issue, you can hear the spindle slipping on the CD. This often makes a squealing noise when the drive motor spins against the disc. In this instance, I have rotated the rubbers slightly to give a good clamp on the CD. Instead of buying a new puck, you can carefully rotate the rubbers. Only do this if required, as the securing pins are delicate. Okay, the CD is on and held securely. Let's see if it will play. Yes, we have a track list, and yes, it will play. We have no issues so far. Hopefully it's not an intermittent fault, as they can be hard to reproduce. Let's try skipping tracks and reading on the outside of the disc. No issues. Let's leave it playing and see if we can find a fault. Both left and right channels sound good, so no issues there. Here we go. After a few minutes of playback, we have a disk read error on the CDS3. The screen shows ERR. This code means there is some type of CD playback fault. Let's try again and see if it will play. It's playing, but there is a noise I can hear coming from the laser. It sounds like the radial tracking servo on the laser, and it gets louder before the fault is displayed. Radial tracking is how the CD laser follows the spiral data track on the CD. There is a fine tracking coil in the laser pickup that positions the laser within the CD data track at all times, similar to a stylus reading a vinyl record. The noise we hear is coming from this small coil, vibrating more and more, eventually resulting in the loss of data from the CD stopping playback. I'll put the mic close so you can hear. It's like it is heating up and causing a fault. It gets noisy and then the fault appears when it can no longer read the CD data. Okay, so the fault is confirmed. The CD player stops playing after a few minutes of playback, so we either have a fault with the optical laser pickup or the circuitry controlling it. Let's see if we can find the fault. First thing to do is to change the laser with a known good part so we can rule that out. Let's get the player apart and see what we find. Unplug the player and start disassembly. Take the CD puck out, close the CD lid, and remove the feet. The player is well made, all machined parts. Now the backplate needs to come off. Now we can move the chassis away from the outer shell. We need to remove the lid switch with this little connector. Lots of components in here, all designed for the best digital to analog signal conversion. Now, down to the CD mechanism, all the circuit boards are suspended from springs. This is why it's important to ship players like this with all the transport screws installed. The purpose behind these springs is to reduce microphonics, where component outputs can be affected by sound vibrations leading to feedback or distortion in the CD player output. Okay, with the circuit board detached, we can remove the circuit board and have a look. The CD mechanism in the Naim CDS3 looks good, no corrosion of anything out of the ordinary under here. So now to change the laser. We will be installing a laser from Quick Cycle here. All our lasers are independently tested, so you can be sure of getting the best quality part for your player. Take the little plastic retaining clip out. Move this gear wheel so we can remove it. Then we can pry up the gear wheel with an Allen key. It's a bit tricky to get these off. This gear is just a press fit onto the shaft. Now we can lift the bar at the back and remove the laser. We'll be installing the new laser that we've supplied at Quick Cycle. They're available on our website if you need a laser for your own CDS3. We also offer fixed price testing and repair services for CD drive faults on these Naim players. All parts ordered from our website are 100% tested and available for next day delivery in the UK. We also supply parts and service for other Naim players like CDS2, CD3, CD5, etc. Okay, so the laser is back in and installed. The question is, will this fix our issue? Well, it's playing. That's a good sign. Let's see if it will keep working. Yes, it's all working. I have played this album a few times with no issues. If you need quality replacement parts or service for your Naim, have a look and contact us from our website. We are based in Cheltenham in the UK and provide mail-in service.